There's been a lot of talk about artificial intelligence in smartphones in 2018, but in most cases there aren't an awful lot of tangible examples of what AI can do in a phone. Well, with the G7, LG has a pretty decent example. My name is Alex Radu, and welcome to All Hands on Tech. LG and Google have quite the working relationship when it comes to smartphones, and that's the case once again with the G7. Google Assistant is front and center with a dedicated Google Assistant button and Google Assistant commands that are designed for LG devices. But it's not an enhanced relationship with Google Assistant that gives us a taste of what AI can do in a smartphone. It's the new AI camera. Admittedly, this isn't the first time we've seen this feature, as LG tested it on the LG V30s ThinQ in March. But consider this as the more refined version. With the AI cam, users can turn their camera to any object and the AI cam will identify what that object is and adjust itself in order to capture the best possible picture for what is being photographed, as well as identify all the other items in the frame. With my extremely brief time with the G7, this worked fairly well. LG says that the difference between this version and the V30s is that the AI cam here can identify more objects. I'll say this, it was pretty good at identifying humans, plants, animals, and food, but it did mistake a red flower for ham. So I think it's safe to expect some wacky identifications every now and then. The AI features are also completely built into the device and do not require Wi-Fi or a SIM card to work. Otherwise, the upgrades to the G7 are fairly standard in what you would expect of a premium device in 2018. It has the latest Qualcomm 845 chipset, 4 gigs of RAM, and 64 gigs of internal storage. The camera itself is beefed up to two 16-megapixel dual rear cameras with an 8-megapixel camera on the front. All the camera features you'd expect to see, like portrait mode, are here as well. Battery-wise, there's just a 3000 mAh battery that LG says will last a whole day. I do have to wonder how much that will vary depending on the use. For instance, if you're using the AI cam to take a ton of photos throughout the day. Design-wise, the G7 looks like basically every other smartphone out there with the glass front and back, and LG has adopted the notch at the top of the display that Apple seems to have popularized with the iPhone X. The QHD Plus full vision display is fairly big at 6.1 inches, and with an upgraded audio experience, it looks like the G7 will be a great device for watching videos. The G7 also has Android 8 Oreo and the usual LG skin, which does seem cleaner this time around. On paper, I'm pretty excited to get my hands on the G7 and see just how useful the AI camera is on a day-to-day basis. Be sure to stay tuned for our review coming soon, and let us know what you think about the G7 and give us your take on the AI features in the comments below. And while you're there, please like and subscribe. My name is Alex Radu, and thanks for watching All Hands on Tech.